A little more than a month has elapsed since Amber Heard was ordered to pay ex-husband Johnny Depp $8.5 million in restitution for slander. Due to their 2015 vacation in Australia, Heard is already facing more legal concerns. What did Amber Heard do again? And will she be incarcerated this time? Stay tuned to learn more. Amber Heard may still need to find out how to pay Johnny Depp the millions of dollars she owes him, and her legal difficulties in Australia are apparently intensifying as authorities investigate her for perjury. Hello everyone, and welcome to another video. Today we'll be looking at how Amber Heard is going to receive 14 years in jail for lying to the Australian government. Yeah, you heard it right. So, let's start our video. Currently, the Australian Department of Agriculture, Water, and the Environment is investigating allegations of perjury by mishearing during court proceedings for the 2015 illegal importation of two canines. The dogs in question are Heard's two Yorkshire Terriers, which Heard failed to declare when she visited Australia in 2015, in violation of the country's strict quarantine and biosecurity legislation. She was charged with 2 charges of illegal animal importation in July 2015, but the case was dropped in April 2016. After the actress pleaded guilty to falsifying travel documents and paid a $7,650 fine, her attorney Jeremy Kirk argued that the paperwork for the dogs had fallen through the cracks and there was no intent to deceive. Kirk stated that the actress was sleep deprived and weary when she marked the incorrect box on her arrival card. The entire incident was revived in 2020, despite the fact that the investigation was closed in April 2016. Kevin Murphy, Depp's former estate manager, testified at London's High Court regarding Australia's rigorous laws, procedures, and entrance regulations for importing animals. He said, "I also explained to Ms. Heard several times the fact that trying to take the dogs into Australia without completing the mandatory process was illegal and could result in very harsh penalties, including euthanizing the dogs." In 2020, Murphy testified in Depp's libel action against The Sun. "When I expressed that I was extremely uncomfortable with this, Ms. Heard said to me, 'Well, I want your help on this. I wouldn't want you to have a problem with your job.'" He continued to assert that Heard instructed him to make a fake statement about the incident. Murphy, who worked for Depp for 8 years, added, "It became very apparent that Ms. Heard was threatening my job stability unless I cooperated with providing a declaration that supported her false account for the Australian proceedings. Because of this, I felt extreme pressure to cooperate despite knowing this would involve being untruthful." During his testimony in the 2020 case, he stated that Amber Heard asked Johnny Depp to lie on oath during the 2015 Australian government probe. Murphy alleges that the hearing compelled Depp to lie under oath and compelled him to claim that he was responsible for not filing the required paperwork when the canines were brought into the country without the proper documentation. Murphy alleges that while Depp employed him at the time, Heard exercised authority over him. As reported by the Daily Mail, the FBI is aiding with the Amber Heard investigation. However, the FBI would not comment. According to insiders, if Amber Heard is found guilty of perjury, she may face up to 14 years in jail. According to the most recent sources, the investigation appears to be well underway, and the witness may be charged with perjury or subordination of perjury. This offense involves persuading another person to offer false testimony. Old habits die hard, and Amber is once again accused of manipulation, but this time, nobody is surprised or even questions that she's guilty due to the agreement she struck with the Australian government in 2016 when the illegal dog importation issue was resolved. She and Johnny Depp collaborated on an Australian government promotional video. The video was in support of Australia's rigorous quarantine laws, and it explained that biosecurity is the reason why individuals must adhere to the guidelines. As soon as the video was posted online, it was ridiculed on social media by some fencing. The couple appears to have been kidnapped and held for ransom, but Amber Heard's attorneys are counting on a court victory in the United Kingdom to help her out of her Australian predicament. The court of Depp's choice, the London High Court of Justice, found Depp committed at least 12 acts of DV against Amber Heard, causing her at times to fear for her life, wrote Amber Heard's lawyer in her statement. The lawyer further added, "It is truly inconceivable, and we are confident that it's not true that either the Australian government or the FBI would embrace a policy of further pursuing and victimizing a person who has already been adjudicated to be the victim of DV. This is especially true when the exact same claims are being reported in the press. Now were made unsuccessfully in the UK High Court." The social media landscape is as polarized as ever, with this Twitter user speaking out against Amber. The fact that Amber Heard compels someone to lie under oath in Australia is further evidence of her nastiness and cunning. Others on Twitter believe that Amber covered up for Johnny because his work visa for the Pirates of the Caribbean shoot would have been affected if he had been discovered. This user stated that I must learn more about this. Amber Heard apparently took the fall for Johnny Depp and the dog smuggling incident in Australia because it would have affected his work visa for Pirates of the Caribbean. Another user defended Amber, pointing out that she was not alone in the fight, and he questions why everyone's only blaming Amber for the incident. Why do so many accuse Amber of smuggling dogs into Australia? Depp and his crew were on the same plane and filed out identical forms with the same questions. Is Amber Heard guilty, and will she end up in jail? And that's all for today's video. What are your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments section below. I hope that you found this video interesting, and if you want to see more videos like this, please consider subscribing to my channel. See you in the following video with some more of the latest updates, and until then, stay tuned.